Sometimes when you're making tutorials for courses, you find things on the fly that just make more better sense. We're actually going to take this if statement out of the sign in and we're going to move it up to the component will mount. We're not going to do it just yet because we want to add in another component to flip to so that there's actually something other than just sign in here. We want like another screen, obviously. So inside of our source, let's add in another file. And we can call this one PokeMap. So this is actually where our map is going to go. PokeMap.js. And real quick, let's just put some boilerplate on there. So import React from React, import view and text from React Native. Oops, not React Native Meteor, React Native. And then we're just going to say class PokeMap extends React.component, render, return, give it a view and a text. Oops. And on that text, we could just say something like, PokeMap. It doesn't have to be super explanatory. We just want to make sure that we have another screen so that when we, toggle that flip login, it's not going to give us an error or something. So we'll say PokeMap, and then just make sure you export that back to the code so we can import it somewhere. Inside of app.js, if we go to the top, we can say import PokeMap from /src PokeMap, just like that. I've done quite a few tutorial videos in the past, and never on Udemy. This is my first course on Udemy, but I used to be a high school teacher, and I would do a lot of extra tutorials, so that way I wouldn't have to lecture all day, or some guys would want to do a little bit extra in class. And you just find things sometimes when you're programming that's a little bit different than the way you plan it out. So this is actually a lot better. What we're going to do is we're going to pull off the sign in here and throw it inside the component will mount. So the idea here is, the user starts up the app, and before they can even start putting in their email and password, if that person is already logged in, then we're just going to flip the login and send them right to the map. We don't want them to deal with, having to log back in or having to try any of that stuff. We'll just send them right to the map. This is usually how Facebook and stuff and some of those apps do it. They'll just send you right to the main screen, so you don't have to wait around. Now we might need to do a little bit more programming with this. Let's just before we even worry about it, let's pull off this sign in and make a render view function. Make this an ES6 arrow function, and we'll just say if this.state logged in, and notice I have the exclamation point there. So if this person is not logged in, basically, if it's false, we want them to go and see the sign-in page, right? So we'll say return, and we can just paste in that sign-in just like that. And notice I still have that prop in there. And then if they are signed in, then we will go ahead and return our PokeMap, which we just made. Now I'm going to run this, and hopefully this works. Let's see. We might get a slight issue with this line of code. I'm not positive yet. Connected to DDP server. See, I'm not seeing the text on screen, which means something's up here. Alright, so video's getting a little long anyways. I'm going to fix this glitch in the next video.